Hi, I'm Angie and I'm going to show you how to use a ring sling. This is Ashlyn and she is 13 months old. The first thing you're going to want to do before you use your ring sling is you're going to want to check the fabric through the rings. You're going to want to find the hem on one side and make sure it's evenly spread out, which you can do by just scrunching, going from one side to the other. That way the fabric is evenly spread throughout the rings. This is going to make a big difference when you're trying to adjust your sling once you have it on and you have your baby in there. Okay, and I'm going to get my sling on. I like to wear the baby on my right hip or right side and the rings on my left hand side. So I'm just going to slip it over my head, and then I start with where the hem is, where the seams are. I put that at the top of my shoulders because it's going to slide down a little bit as you adjust. I also like to pull down on the bottom to help make sure that it's spread well across your back. That's going to help make sure the weight is distributed well and evenly while you're wearing your baby, which is going to matter for comfort. Now, I also like to tighten it up as much as I can in each section before I get my baby in. Another thing I like to do is tighten the bottom hem, which the way this works is the top hem is going to go along and adjust the top. The bottom hem is going to go along and adjust the bottom, and then the center up from there. So I like to pull just where the hem is. What that's going to do is it's going to help get that deep pocket and that good seat as soon as you drop your baby into the pocket. So now I'm going to get my baby. Come here. Come here. It's okay. Come here. I know. Okay. You're going to put them up on the shoulder that's opposite to where the rings are and slip them in. She's big enough where I just stick one leg in at a time. If you have a smaller baby, like a newborn, I do like to reach my hand up into the sling and guide their feet through, because a lot of times the feet tend to straggle. Then, as I'm dropping her down into the sling, I pull up and bounce down and pull this all the way up. Now, because I already tightened that bottom hem, that bottom rail also is called, it already created a nice little pocket and already has her legs up above her bum, and you can see her knees are above, and it's got that nice M shape that you ideally want to have a nice good seat, and it's got a decent amount up between me and her. Now, because I tightened it before putting her in here, I really don't have a lot to tighten. The other thing I like to do is once I have her in here, I also like to pull down again to kind of help spread that out. A lot of times as you're getting them in and things like that, that can shift up. So if you pull it down, it helps spread it out and distribute it even more. Then I'm pretty tight everywhere except this top. I do have a little bit of extra space in the top. So what I'm going to do, you can kind of feed that around a little bit. I like to lift up on the weight of the baby from their butt, pull up and away. And that, I find, helps reduce the amount of shift that the rings are going to have when you're adjusting. Because if you pull this way, it's going to guarantee the rings are going to pull as you adjust. If you go up and down, the rings really stay put really well. And now she's in here really nice and snug. She's not going anywhere, and she loves it. If you have a smaller baby, one thing you can do is you can take the tail, roll it up, put it across, and then flip the top hem over top of the tail. Now, she's taller, so this doesn't go up to the back of her neck, but on a smaller baby with a smaller torso, this is going to come right up to about the back of their neck, which will add a nice little support and pillow for them. Okay, thank you. Bye.